Spirit, way down on us, and how we are tried. We do tonight, Holy Spirit, way down on us, way down on us, way down on us, Holy Spirit, way down on us, way down on us, way down on us, Holy Spirit.
Alright, so what is the subject for our revival this week?
Awaken God's Army!
Louder!
Awaken God's Army!
Alright, thank you. Alright. So this preach today will have 3 key points in it. 1, words of the Lord. 2, spiritual connection. And 3, spiritual weakness. Alright. Now, for the first point, we can find that in Ezekiel 37, verse 4. If someone can read that for me.
Again he said to me, prophesy to these bones and say to them, O you dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
All right. Now, one part of this verse that caught my attention was the ending part. It says, "O you dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." Now, a dry bone, it could be a sickness, it could be a sin that you just can't stop breaking that cycle. It could be anything bad in your life. Now it says, "O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." It doesn't say, hear the word of your friends or hear the word of your co-workers. It says, hear the word of the Lord.
Amen.
And now, like for me, the biggest problem for our youth today is peer pressure. Because peer pressure is the thing of like being forced to do something that you know is wrong because you think it's cool, because it's hype. But you shouldn't be forced to do it. You shouldn't be forced to commit a sin because if you know it's wrong, don't do it. It's just that simple.
Yes.
Now, all right. Now let's say you just go out with like your friends or something, right? And they're trying to force you and like seduce you to do something that you know is wrong. Now you say, nah, man, I'm good. But then like you leave, but you're always like thinking about it. It's sowed a seed inside of your mind. So like you wake up, you're doing your daily stuff, but it's growing and it's growing. You're like, wow, wait, really? And it just grows and grows and grows, and it sucks the life out of you. Because like the world, it has nothing to offer. It really has nothing to offer.
Amen.
Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is God.
Amen.
Like it really doesn't matter if like, okay, we just had fun last week, all right, but you don't know how many days you have left.
Amen.
It really doesn't matter. And like, let's say you actually go to the world and stuff, and you start partying, you start going on clubs, you like come home late and you wake up tired, right? Now the world, the only thing it does is it sucks the joy out of life. It sucks the joy out of you, it sucks the health out of yourself, it drives your wealth, it drives your spirit out, it drives everything out in you.
Yes.
It brings you into the state of dryness that we are seeing right here.
Amen.
Alright. So yeah. Alright. And if we look in John 1 verse 1, it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
Yes.
Alright. Now let's just leave Ezekiel for a second, and we'll come back to that. Now John 1 verse 1. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now, if you know the Word, this right here, if you know that, then you know that we have a God that can do anything. All things are possible through Christ who strengthens me.
Yes.
And now, if you know that He can do anything, It doesn't matter if you have cancer. It doesn't matter if you have heart disease. You command the word of the Lord into these dry bones.
Amen.
It doesn't matter.
Amen.
All right. Now, I remember just like a few days ago, my mom was telling me the story. It's basically about this young man, and he used to live in the country, right? And his mom sent him to live at his auntie's house so he can go to the school and stuff like that. You know, he was a nice young man. He tucked in his shirt and stuff. He was well brought up. And like, you know, every single day on like his walk home, he would meet these like guys that would just like post up. Yeah, they'll just post up there. And they'll be like, man, like, all right, you just stay locked up in that house 24/7. You don't party, you don't do anything. And he's like, man, like I have a future to look forward to. He was like, all right. And so, you know, day after day, it goes the same way. And then that's when it was on like a Thursday, and he's walking home. His friend's like, you know what, man, that lady that that you live with, she's not your wife, so she shouldn't be able to tell you what to do. And so they invited him to this party that was happening. So, you know, he went back. He told his auntie that he was going to go study, and so he sneaked out. And he went to that party, and he found a girl that, you know, that was okay to him. And then they did the you know what. And now, and like a few months later, he started getting sicker and sicker. And he finally took the test and figured out that he had AIDS. And now all those friends that was like just trying to post up, as soon as he has AIDS, they were nowhere to be found. Friends don't matter. At the end of the day, it's just you and God.